Hello everybody, this is Dango Seda, pretty snazzy walkthroughs, Resident Evil Code Veronica X A rank. And yes, this is the ultimate walkthrough where I talk about every single Resident Evil game except the one I'm playing. Yay. Now seriously though, did you guys notice that I rarely actually talk about this game? The last like 7 videos Narb was here, and we just kind of kept talking about, actually we're talking about pretty much every game except Resident Evil, except for when the conversation required it, if you know what I mean. I don't know, I'm not being very clear here. But yeah, okay, so I'm gonna actually like explain stuff because, you know, I haven't been doing that much in the last couple of videos. In this area, there's hunters, and just sort of for like a peace of mind thing, I'm just gonna kind of keep health with me and try to stay alive, you know. And by the way, in the training facility, you can, when you get the lockpick, you can go there as Claire and you can get some acid rounds, but I intentionally didn't do that in order to save time. Because I did realize, and yeah, I made a wrong turn there. I realized it is a bit of a waste of time, and I'm fine by the end of the game in terms of acid rounds. Because this is basically what, once you get past here, I was doing a hand gesture, you didn't see it. Once you get past here, then you're pretty much done facing hunters. You don't really need your acid rounds or much more for the rest of the game. You know, it's pretty simple. Yeah. All right, so. Remember from earlier, they left this whole bridge up. So now ironically, we have to go and put it back down. Because a lot of Chris's stuff is like undoing things Claire did. Alright, and the reason I didn't just go and put it straight down is because there's like an oil pressure weird thing. And the way this puzzle works is you have to get it to 7, which is the red line, and the 10 below. So the way you do that, basically, you have to get it so... I mean, I think there's one more solution to this, but this is the way I do it. Because it basically fills until it can't fill anymore. And if you see the 5, there's actually a little bit left in there. So the 5 can put in 1. So after 2 3s, we can reach that 7 and then get the correct amount of stuff we need. Alright, yeah, there we go. And it just sort of automatically does it itself. The button at the bottom, if you didn't notice, it drains it. Yeah, here's some zombies. I think earlier when you were Claire and you went over here and picked up something, there weren't zombies, but... Yep. Okay, now I'm not gonna really, like, explain the zombies, you know? Alright, so I got some news for fans, I guess. I don't know, I mean, I seem to gain a couple of subscribers for each, like, Resident Evil walkthrough I do. And I got... Actually, no, I gained a few from the Majora's Mask one. But anyways, there's some news. Soon, I don't know when, it's probably going to be as soon as I make it, I'm going to start another channel with completely not walkthrough content, I suppose you can say it, put it that way. The channel where I do like top 10 lists, reviews, and some parody stuff that I'm thinking of, you know, basically just where I can sort of be more creative with the whole video game thing, other than, hey guys, this is Zeta, you gotta do a walkthrough, okay, so turn here, turn left, let's talk about a different game, you know. I can do something a little bit beyond that. I mean, I could post it all on my like Dago's 4444 channel, but the problem with that is I don't want to, you know, because I don't know, I'm like intentionally making it hard on myself, but I have so many like bad videos on that channel, like the first like 300 videos I made. Yeah, so hold on, I have to talk something funny that happens here. I have to distract myself. So I'm thinking, okay, because every other time I went through here, I accidentally blew it up with an acid round. So I'm like, crap! And then I realized it may have just been because of the explosive on his back. Oh well. Yeah, so the new channel is parody stuff, top 10 lists. So I'm thinking of stuff along the lines of like my top 10 favorite games, top 10 favorite songs and games. Top 10 games that should have never been made. Yeah, I got a couple ideas for the top 10 lists planned. I'm thinking of doing a review for Operation Raccoon City. That's gonna be cool, you know, because I got a lot to say about that game, you know. And last but not least, I'm planning a couple parodies already. Like one of them is going to be how to make a modern first-person shooter game. So basically, it's going to be making fun of Call of Duty the whole time. Because if you haven't picked up on it already, I don't like Call of Duty. Anyway, and then another one I have planned is it's going to be like a Metal Gear Solid parody. It's called Metal Gear Cutscene. Because I don't know if anyone's played that game. There's a lot of cutscenes in it, and actually, there was one week where I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna freaking finish this game because I've had it for over a year now and haven't gotten around to playing it, like or finishing it. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna keep. Like one night, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna keep playing until I'm done, and then I'm like, ugh, okay, I'm not done. 2 a.m. I'm tired. I'm going to sleep. Alright, so then I play for like an hour or two the next morning, and which a lot of it involved cutscenes. And then that night, I was up. It was only like 30 minutes left of actual gameplay, and I started at 10:30 and ended at like 2 because I was watching all the cutscenes. Yeah, so it's gonna be one of the main joke of the thing is probably gonna be like the whole cutscene thing, but basically picture it like a less funny Metal Gear Awesome, pretty much. I mean, I don't know. I've actually been watching like every single one of Ego Raptor's videos recently, and I don't know. I thought, hey, I can do something like this, and I realized, okay, I don't want to freaking copy him. So now I'm at the point where like, hey, I want to do this, but I don't want to make it super obvious that I was like, you know, watching his videos only and stuff like that, you know. And here, this part kind of rapes me sometimes. But yeah, I was like, there's one time where I was doing this and I'm thinking, oh my god, I want to like get through here without using any healing items, but I was like low in health. So it's actually impossible to get through there without getting hit if you don't kill them. Anyway, yeah. So I'm like, hey, I can make some funny videos. I can make some like reviews and stuff, you know. Yeah, actually no, I'm probably also gonna do a video just basically talking about all the problems I had with the first Zelda game, cause yeah, there's some couple of flaws in it, you know, or a couple major, like actually like 1 or 2 major flaws in an otherwise solid game. But yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, so now I'm at the crossroad where I'm thinking, okay, what the heck am I gonna call this channel? And yeah, that's where I'm stuck. I'm kind of thinking, no, actually I really have no flipping clue what I'm gonna call this channel. I mean, I think I might also incorporate some of my musical taste into this channel, sort of like combine it, but then that probably wouldn't work. Yeah, I'm a little torn. Yeah, I'm not gonna make the channel until I actually make one of the videos for it. Yeah, okay, so hang up your shotgun here because you kind of can't go where we need to go without it. Yeah, so now we got those 3 things. To go all the way back to the room that had like the tank diorama and all that crap. You know, fun stuff, yeah. Oh, geez, it's actually really cold in my house right now, and I forgot to eat breakfast. I've been spending all my morning playing Metroid Prime 2 thus far. So now I take that back. I was playing Toho 10 a lot. But yeah, Metroid Prime 2. I'm tempted to talk about it. But at the same time, I'm not, because I know all I do is just talk about other games. Yeah, this is... So far, this walkthrough, I've done pretty well in terms of coming up with actual commentaries and saying relevant things. But every once in a while, I'm just gonna... Oh, dang, someone's home now. Yeah, okay. So every once in a while, there'll be just one of these free ball comedies. Why did I say comedy? Commentary. Yeah, all I'm just going to do is sit here in front of the computer screen, talk to myself, and pretend people are listening to me. Anyway, so sort of load yourself up on healing items here. Like, you should have one. I mean, if you're in my situation, you should have one left over from earlier. And then you're going to get some access to more of them down here. So just be ready to pick them up after this silly ladder animation. Honestly, the ladder animations are so long. Like really, it's just painfully annoying how long they are. And there's green herb. Oh wait, I was trying to pick up there's grenade rounds here that for some reason I always pick up despite the fact that I never use them. Like literally during this walkthrough, I'm pretty sure I never used the grenade launcher's actual normal ammo once. Whatever, yeah. So pick up like all the green herbs. Eventually you're gonna need one spot, and we're about to fight a boss actually. And by fight I mean run away from, because that's how bosses work in this game. That's not really funny. Okay. So yeah, if you remember earlier when we were Claire and we were like running out of that one room that we got the skeleton painting in, and there's one of the little tiny salamander guys crawled through the vents. Well, yeah, that's him. Say hello to the albinoid. What he does is he sort of like swims around the water and makes electricity go through the water. He's pretty annoying, actually. This fight, you pretty much have to heal. It's impossible not to get hurt if you're just doing this. I mean, apparently what I've read is, I mean, I've never attempted it myself, is that it takes a lot of shots to kill him. So if you're going to try to do it the fair way and just fight him normally, I would highly recommend against that. Excuse me. Because you're going to waste a crap ton of ammo. Unless you have like the infinite rocket launcher, which I unlocked by doing this. And I'm going to say now, using the infinite rocket launcher is actually really fun. And it's not like that awkward rocket pod thing with like 4 things in a clip or something like that from the old Resident Evil 1. It's like an actual like bazooka like thing. It's so cool. It's like the coolest thing ever. Yeah, okay. So now what we have to do with that thing, our whole goal, basically the entire goal of this was to get to the airplane, and which we couldn't do that because we needed the key. And the key is sort of like lodged into the eagle plate. And what we had to do earlier, getting all those clementines, was get 2 of them to make the Clement Omega. And the Clement Omega, what that does is you use it on the eagle plates, and then that little axe thing on it just sort of falls out or something like that. It like disintegrates the rest of the plate, and then you get the axe thing, which is the key we've been looking for. It's kind of the most random thing to use a key for. And there's also a place to use it in the Antarctic base that we have to use it in. Well, yeah, you have to do it, and it's pretty easy to forget about. So yeah, it's almost like, why would they do that? Like, there's not even like a key. The key isn't even in the Antarctic base, yet you need it in there. So more thinking of this from a realistic standpoint than a game standpoint, that's a pretty bad idea. A lot of it's very convoluted too, but really, it's all clever. It's the game's subtle way of saying, hey, remember this from earlier? Yeah, do that. You know, I just like the subtlety in it all, you know? And there we got the halberd, and we need the extinguisher because we need that to get the magnum. If you remember, we made one of the storage crates go into a room as Claire in the Antarctic base. Yeah, well, there's like fire blocking it, and you know, need the extinguisher. We're gonna fill it up in the Antarctic base. Okay, guys, end of this video. I'll see you next time.